Hi folks, Andrew here. Welcome to Do Not Take This Cat Home. Which, we're going to take this cat home. Spoiler alert. How can you not? Look how cute. You're not having a great day, as usual. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Oh, relatable. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow. Right? You turn to head home when... Oh, what was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that's not foreshadowing at all. Well, that and the weather. It was clearly a cat. You've heard meows before, right? You know what a meow is. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground, dampened by the rain, makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Kitty! Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, the cat. Such a cutie. Guess that should have been obvious. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. So cute. That's what I'm saying. And it definitely knows it. I mean, cats definitely know. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before, and I can't relate. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. Please take over. Afraid of what we got now? Please, I welcome our new overlords. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord? 100%. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? Not if they feel safe. The cat doesn't answer you. Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you. Those are really pretty eyes you got too. As if waiting for you to make the next move. Oh. Title is Do Not Take the Cat Home. We know we're gonna take the cat home. But let's see what Do Not Take the Cat Home. I'm gonna feel bad. I'm sorry. It is the name of the game. With a sigh, you take a decisive step back. As cute as the cat is, you really can't afford to be taking in a pet on a whim. That's responsible. But still, it's raining. Rent's coming up soon, and your job doesn't exactly leave you rolling in dough. Give the cat a sad nod. Sorry. Good luck out here, okay? You turn around and leave the cat and the alley behind. Rain's picking up. Oh. Time to head home. Ending question mark? Not a fool. Not a fool, but I am a fool. I will take the kitty. Take it home. Why would I not? What's the worst that could happen? You know what? Why shouldn't I? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. You're all alone and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so... Oh. Bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. You can always take it to a rescue. You don't have to keep it. Oh. Just get it out of the rain. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? My heart. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. 1 kitty. 1 you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it is just a cat. Just a cat! Ooh. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. This is nice. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. Boo, 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 boo. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. Give him a good old pss, 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 pss. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. Probably hungry, too. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. Oh, you're gonna be prissy for a street cat, huh? Not hungry, I guess. Maybe. You try not to let it annoy you. Welcome to having a cat. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. Again, just a cat. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? Oh, the cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You're gonna want some of my dinner, aren't you? That's what it is. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Yeah, you're gonna want some of my lunch meat, I'm assuming. Bread toasted. Mayo and mustard spread. Are we doing any cheese? Turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. Curious what kind of cheese. I'm hungry. Ooh. Tomato Oh, did I cut myself? You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Oh. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. Hey, don't toss knives, folks. Don't do that. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. What's up, kitty? Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just an... What? You watch as the cat starts to... Oh, kitty, no! Lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. Oh, kitty. At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. So I should have stopped at, like, the butcher? Maybe you would like some raw meat? We could do a raw meat diet, but, like, my blood is my blood. Cat sits back, staring at you. I'm still bleeding, aren't I? You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. I mean, little feral. Right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? You're like an emergency vet. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You were gonna take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? That's a way to think about it. Weird or not. It's just a cat. It's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your finger's cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. No, kitty! While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner. Untouched. I'm saying go to a deli, butcher maybe? Oh. Come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. Scared him. You can't have all my blood, kid. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's gonna take a bite out of you in your sleep. Fair. Wrap it in tinfoil like your hand. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. That's what I'm saying! You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your landline and... Oh. The lights just... went out? Great. Just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. Rain that stopped? You check your cell phone, only to find that it's out of batteries. Yeah, I don't hear the storm anymore. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. Grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. Too quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. The cat sits on top of your digital clock, staring at you. Hi, kitty. Hi. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up. I mean, they're not all numbers. They're going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing. But its eyes, they are transfixing. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. Oh. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes, its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large, round, inky. The flashlight flickers. The cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence, punctuated with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart, is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? Good question. You don't know why such a question matters at the moment. But you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock. And feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response. Be quick saving a lot. Like a predator prepared to pounce. But waiting. Waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered. Let's play. Oh, don't like that. Nope. Didn't like that. Right into your ear. Yep, it was. It was. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Sounds like me. Oh! A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. Center of my foot? Did I break it? No. At first you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Oh, cool. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife, and still tinted red from your earlier blunder? But that's not right. Yeah, totally normal kitty. Care of that. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the cat? You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. Oh, when you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife. Hi. How you doing? It spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife, as if skipping in delight. And bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths, discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you'd taken in. Licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Oh. I'm still bleeding. Blood? Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. But there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts, but you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, and what in the world is behind you? Why is the text different? What? We're gonna save there. I am brave, and I'm gonna look behind me. Huh. Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0, it begins. Ooh, okay. Okay. The music is creepy. Alright, well, let's see what happens when we, keep running. Oh, same. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Yes, I agree. Okay. Cause like now there's, cause now there's music. This wasn't here before, and it's,